Hi, it's Snorgle. Welcome back to Peaceful Minecraft, where it's super chill. We're just traveling the world. We're generally traveling in a straight line. I mean, I'm not religious about it or anything, but just kind of experiencing all the biomes and everything that Minecraft has to offer. I'm a fairly new player to Minecraft. I've only been playing a few months. And so I just want to kind of check it out, see what's going on, see the world, experience it myself. All right. And what better way than just kind of checking out Minecraft, see what it's like. Come on. Okay. So I'm just trying to basically, that last number, you over there, we're just keep having it go down because it's negative. And just checking out, the thing that impresses me about this is how different the land is in each. Ooh, that's deep. How different the land is in each, and not just in each biome, just in each sort of area. It's really fascinating to me. What the scorp is that? Got a tree. We've run across a bunch of different interesting villages. Some ice villages. We saw on a Peaceful Minecraft live stream, we saw a mansion. Check that out. That was really interesting. And I really am such a fan now of Minecraft. I never played it for so long, was never that interested in it. Now I almost can't get enough of it. It's so interesting. And I can't think of another game where I've been playing this for probably 150 hours now, across, several months. And I can't think of another game where I can say I've got that much time into it and I still feel like a noob. Because I do. Like, there's so much I just don't know about it. Okay. Oh, that's kind of a drop. You can go over here. Like I said, I'm just generally increasing that number. There. I'm not being weird about it. If we need to move, That's fine. I don't care. No big deal. NBD. There's something interesting about this. Is that, one of the things that strikes me is, particularly if you go into caves or even something like the mansion, like, it's got a distinct liminal space feel about it because you're expecting a bunch of gribblers to be there that wish you harm, and they're not there. It's really interesting to me. I think that's really fascinating, and it's such an interesting experience. Oh, that's okay. We're okay. Huh. Where are we going? This way? Yes. Hello, Piggo. How you doing? But I'm a real fan of just checking these out. I feel like I've learned so much just from this particular world about what it has to offer. I saw a different type of pig I hadn't seen before. Whoa. We'll just go around that. A different type of pig I hadn't seen before. Maybe it's a cold. Whoa. Okay. I'm just going to avoid that. We'll go this way. This should be a little bit better, right? Hopefully. Sure. Why not? But I saw, a different type of pig, and it must be a cold biome pig. It was kind of not really yellowish. Like the other new pigs are kind of, okay. The other new pigs are kind of orangish. This one was like distinctly kind of cream colored. It was really cool to see. All different kinds of rabbits and bunnies. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we can go up here. That's fine. Okay, get out of here. You get out of here too. Okay. It's interesting to me in traversing this world how do I say this? I mean, they use a lot of the same trees, but every area is just so vastly different. even different biomes that clear the same biome are just so different from each other. It's really interesting. I would, just from a development standpoint, it's such a thoughtful game. Okay. We're pretty high up. Ooh, what's down there? Can we go down there without dying? Yes. Didn't realize we had gotten up so high. Okay. I also love things like this where a tree clearly fell over. I think that's really cool. Okay. Just experiencing the world that is Minecraft. I'm not too worried about collecting things. I don't really have any armor. I mean, I got some just because I found it in a chest, but I don't really care. Okay, let's see. How are we going to get down there? Get down here. Okay. Maybe we can go around this. Heading this way. We'll try going this way a little bit. We'll just move this way for a little bit. Yeah. I love those trees with the vines hanging down. I think that's really cool. I'm endlessly fascinated by the bamboo forests. I haven't found one in my main world. But yeah, I've kind of gone about 100,000 clicks, 100,000 voxels, blocks. And I know that these worlds are huge. Hey, look, parrot. I know these worlds are just massively huge. I think they're on the nature of 25, 30 million blocks per world, you know? Okay, we have to traverse this mountain. That's okay. We'll do it. We're up for it. We can do it. Okay, let's go. Also, the music is just so marvelous. And I mentioned this quite a bit, but it really is. It's just remarkable. And it's not, whoa, careful. I always say I'm surprised, and I shouldn't be, because it won like what, 4 Grammys? Like, and certainly winning a Grammy is not the end all be all, but I mean, let's see, what are we doing here? I think I'll do this. Ooh, cave. What's that? Somebody went woof. Something went woof, I guess. Not somebody. What's that? Oh, it's a wolf. I'm thankful that wolves don't, do me harm, or mean to do me harm. I think that's the case with most animals, except possibly the llama. I think I read somewhere that the llama can actually harm you. Not just in Peaceful Minecraft, just in general. I'm curious if the polar bears do. Okay, let's get down here. Lovely mushrooms. Yeah, seeing it just opens up here, that's really cool. Oh my goodness. I guess we'll go down this way. Can we get down here? I think we'll be okay. What I don't want is a precipitous drop that's going to kill me. Oddly. I mean, not that would be the end of the world, because it wouldn't. I'd lose some stuff, but this play is not about gaining stuff. Okay. Head across this lake and head up there. Where are we gonna go? Let's see. Looks like the sun's going down, so we'll probably find a place to bed down for the night. Uh-oh. There. Maybe on top of this. Let's see. Over here. Over here. Just doing a little bit of light platforming here. Okay. Yeah, we're almost at the top. Sounds like the sheep up here. I approve of that. Wow. Yeah, let's go ahead and bed down here for the night. Get a proper sleep so we can get moving tomorrow morning. Okay. Stop that. Going this way? No. This way? Yes. All right. So this is the vibrant visual update. I really like the way it looks. There's some really solid design choices they made. They're very nice. Hello. Hi. Oh, you look fabulous. I saw a ram on the side of a snowy mountain at one point during this. I don't think I ever would have seen that in my normal world. Well, see, okay, there's a little village. Let's go check out that village and see what they have that's unique. I generally don't do a whole lot in villages. I might take a little bit of stuff from villages, but again, my inventory's almost completely full from doing that, so unless it's something super great, I'm not majorly interested. Hello. There's a llama. Sure, we'll go down here. Why not? Yeah, and then just head across the way here and go up. Oh, looks like a lovely little village. There's probably some badlands around because there's terracotta there. Also, I wonder what kind of wood that is that they make their houses out of. That gray wood. That looks really cool. There's a small child. Okay. That's just a humble little abode. What about down here? Same. I don't need any of that. Oops. Sorry. Okay. Go check out over here. Is there anything up? Yeah, there is. Let's see. Did I look at the second house up there? Yeah, I'm sure I did. What is this? Hello? Oh, just some kind of... Maybe like a statue or something? I'm not sure. Interesting. There's the iron golem. I was afraid they're going to wreck me. I don't think they do, but I think that I recall I was watching a Dan TDM video, and he accidentally hit an iron golem, and the golem just completely wrecked him. Like one shot, and he was gone. Okay. There's a donkey. I approve of donkeys. I find them somewhat majestic. Controversially. Okay. What about here? Door? There. Okay. We'll just keep going. That was a little bit unexciting, but that's all right. Not everything has to be incredibly exciting. Sometimes things can just be what they are. And that's best. You know? Let's see. Can I go here and then go up one? Well, I'm going to have to get in the water anyway. Okay. Kind of trying to avoid it, but no point. Okay. Up we go. And have more water. We have some. Let's go up here and get a little little bit more of a vantage. We look around and see what's around us, if there's anything that looks like we want to explore it. We came from. This is where we're going. I don't see anything super sticking out here. Okay. There we go. We'll just keep on going. Checking out the world. There's another village, it looks like. Stop by there. We try to, every village we see, we try to stop by. I love to see the architecture. It's always so interesting to me how varied the architecture is in the villages. Yeah, here we go. Let's collect our boat and see what this village has to offer. I guess at some point the new controversial copper update is coming. Kind of interesting. It's people who are sort of OG min-maxers seem to hate it. I don't really have a dog in that race. I don't care about any of that. This is a good sized village. Okay, in there. There. There's a kitty jumping around. Silly kitty. What are you doing there? Man. Village is lousy with cats. I approve. Oh, 2 doors. Hey, excuse me. I don't want you. Go away. Hey, this house has a little moat. Open this up so we know. Okay. Like one of those drink machines? Brewers? Drink machine. I think you make potions with that, I think. I'm not sure, but I think you do. Ooh. The scorp is this. Oh, little steps leading up to this house? I guess we want to go this way? Yes, we do. We want to go this way. Okay. That was fun. I wonder how they decide when to play the music. It always seems so appropriate, you know? Okay, up we go. And down we go. There's a little valley in here. Maybe we'll traverse that. We'll do that. See what this has to offer. Piggo? Hi, Piggo. How you doing? Nice to see you. You don't have to worry about me being around. I don't have to eat in this world. I just have to travel. And travel I will. Travel I will. Okay. Oh, is that those giant mushrooms there? Those things are really interesting. I think that's an interesting choice. They look like they're waiting to greet me. It's a welcoming party. Like, okay, we did our job, now we're out. Excuse me. Coming through. Oh, look, I love these giant trees. Let's see if we can sort of skirt the water here a little bit. Look at the size of this tree. Holy splap. My gosh. Wow. I don't think I've seen a tree that big before. In Minecraft, of course. Kind of reminds me of like the giant redwoods and the sequoias in Northern California. See, can we get down here? Yes. Without hurting myself. Hello. How you doing? Yeah, we'll do it. Well, let me get up here. There. Let's cross the water here. Keep going. Bed down for the night, probably, as is our tradition. Almost gone. Almost 110,000 blocks. Almost 110. Let's, yeah, we'll put our bed down here. Can we sleep? No, not yet. Not yet. It's starting to go down, though. And then we have more sea travel tomorrow. We'll do it. No, not yet. It's interesting to me that that rainstorms are different than thunderstorms. Hold on, I don't want these. I don't care. No? Probably could have gotten the boat and gone a little bit further, but that's all right. That's all right. There we go. Right time to go to sleep. Let's see. Sure. Why not? Let's go. We certainly do make a little bit more progress when we're in the ocean. Not quite as varied, though. Occasionally, like in the ocean, I'll see like something that looks like a structure. I wonder what that is. Something, I'm sure. Probably a boss battle or something like that. I know there are boss battles. I was watching a streamer that I like, Lord Minion 777 or Minion 777, depending on which platform. And he was playing Minecraft with a friend of his, and they were trying to beat it. Because I guess there is an actual end to this. There's a legit end. It involves part of there's several things. There's like a dragon, I guess. I'm not going to do that because I don't like dragons. We've mentioned this before. In fact, I hate dragons. Always been that way. Don't know why. Don't know why. Never watched Game of Thrones because it seems too dragon adjacent for me. I've played a couple of games that kind of snuck dragons in. I don't really appreciate it that much, but is that like ruins of a building? It's like it, doesn't it? Because those are bricks. Let's go explore this. And look, there's a lodestone thingy there too. That's odd. Let's take a look at this and see what this is. I don't think I've seen ruins before. I assume maybe that there'd be gribblers here if this wasn't peaceful. I don't know. Is that? I guess that's just a shadow. Not much in here. Nothing in here, really. Why are there two loads? Those are lodestones, right? Right? Is that what they're called? Or maybe it's just decorative? Maybe it's just decorative. Huh. I'm not sure I've seen ruins before. I wonder what they mean. Is there like a lore to this? Why are they here? What do they mean? Are they indicative of something? I don't know. I don't know. So much I don't know. In Minecraft and in real life. That's okay. Just have to keep your eyes open. Pay attention. Yeah, I'm not sure what my end goal is with this, but just, checking out Minecraft. And I feel like every single time I play this, I learn a little bit more about the game, a little bit more about the environment, a little bit more about the creatures around. Just a little bit every single time. I kind of like when we get into the expansive open in the ocean and there's just nothing around. It's just you and the boat and the water and maybe some dolphins, some other fish around. And then suddenly, after going quite a long ways, yeah, you just see these little silhouette outlines. We didn't have to go very far this time, but sometimes I go quite a ways. Some of these oceans are quite vast. It's always so interesting. You see the little outlines and you think, oh, I wonder what that's going to be. Like, what kind of biome is it going to be? Have I seen it before? Is it rare? I saw the pale garden biome. I saw a couple of those, and I really enjoy that quite a bit. I enjoy that quite a bit. Those look really cool. I love how they sort of desaturate the color when you go in there, in the pale garden. You know, so everything seems like a little bit, not quite black and white, but leaning that way, like a little bit grayscale. Really cool. I was watching that. Oh, there's another little village. We'll stop by. Say hello. See what this village is about. Uh-oh. Lava. Careful. Lava can hurt you. Okay. Wow. That village is fancy. That village is very fancy. I'm not a particularly fancy person, but that village is fancy. Man. Okay, come here. Now, stop being a jerk. It's odd to me when you're putting the boat away, you have to click multiple times. But like when you're putting the bed away, you don't. You just hold it. I think that's weird. I don't quite understand that. Maybe it's just to avoid maybe there's a user experience issue. No map, I don't care. I honestly don't care. In here, nothing. Table, some chairs. Little work spot. Come down here. See what's down here. And then we'll head up there. See what's up there. Not a lot. There's some humble houses for these villagers to live in. Okay. Okay, that's one of those brewy things, and then that leads up way up high, so I don't really care about that too much. I like the roofs. I like this roof. That's interesting and different. Is it? Why do you create a situation where you can't even get into your own house? I guess it's not your house. I guess it's your oh, there's more up there. Okay, hold on. More up there. We'll go up there. I think it's certainly possible to die in peaceful Minecraft, but I think you'd have to. Okay, oh, that's just a little barn, something like that. I already looked at all those. Okay, anything up there? Higher up? I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Which way are you headed? We headed this way? This way? This way. Yes, that's the way we need to go. Okay, so we need to find a way to go to our right here. Looks like there's a way right here. There. Just make sure that number keeps going up. There's some people in real life who will set a challenge to themselves to traverse across a specific area of land, maybe go across England, for example, and never vary more than like 18 meters. Just go in a straight line across a large area. It seems very challenging. I watch a couple of those YouTube videos. I think one of the channels is GeoGuessr, I think. They've done that quite a bit. It looks like I said, it looks very challenging. It looks extremely difficult. They get themselves into some very tense situations. Must be rewarding when you can pull it off, though, you know? And they have like a super special GPS thing that they use to track where they are and how far they can go. And they have a person help them sometimes, a little drop off. some food and some other stuff like that as they're going. It takes many days to do it. I was like that. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate people that have that kind of drive, you know, to do that. I think it's really nice. What is that up there on the right? Have I seen that before? I'm not sure I have. It's on the left too, because we're moving into a new biome, and I'm not quite sure I've seen it before. I don't know. Oh, it's raining. Okay. I really like the update. Maybe I've seen this. It doesn't look familiar, but I love the fact that you can now still see what time of day it is when it's raining. Oh, it's just a short little shower. Just a little tiny shower. Just a little shower. As the sun's starting to go down, we'll keep trekking for a little while longer until it becomes a little darker, and then we'll bed down for the night. Be a little careful. Moving at a good clip because we don't want to fall into a cliff, to a cave, hurt ourselves. Speaking of. Again, it wouldn't be the end of the world. Oh, yep, that's not too far. Yeah, that's actually quite far down. Okay, let's see, where are we going here? Can we, instead of going, oh wow, we're not going to do that. We're going to go up here. I'm going to go up here because I like that. I'm not sure I've quite seen this exact biome before. I like it quite a bit. I like it quite a bit. Wonder what it is. Look at that. That sunset's just spectacular. Maybe we'll bed down here for the night. Watch the sunset. I miss hanging out and watching the sunset with my cat in my hardcore Minecraft world. This is not that world. That's okay. That's okay. Need to remember to take my bed with me. I have forgotten on more than one occasion, and then had to spend an inordinate amount of time trying to find a lamp so I could make a new one. We did eventually. Okay. Can we get down this way, maybe? Oh, it looks like we can. Okay, good. It's precipitous. I would not be this brave in real life, I don't think. I'm not a super risk taker when it comes to this kind of things. I don't not take risks, but in real life, this type of thing would be very dangerous. You really need some skills, you know. Really need some skills to do it. Yeah, let's go down here, and we'll get in our boat. Let's go. Back in the boat, back to the water. We made pretty good. So far, we made pretty good distance today. I love traveling down these little valleys. So interesting. You wonder what little gems you're going to see. Little parts of Minecraft you've never experienced before. It's marvelous. Absolutely marvelous. Okay, that kind of goes to the left. I think we're just going to follow this a little bit to the right. Like I said, sometimes just double back, whatever, just for ease. Nice. Wow, giant waterfall. I like that. I kind of like the rivers a little bit more than the open, even though we don't quite make as much time. It's not about the amount of efficient time we're making. It's about the experience. About seeing everything I want to see. There's that stupid trader. He's sus. Yeah. And see, look how vastly different this is now. It's just sort of radically changed. I really like that. I like that a lot. I think that peaceful Minecraft is maybe not as popular. Maybe it is. I'm not sure. There's so many different ways to play it. I find it so interesting. There's people who are definitely into wanting to go to the Nether and kill, what are they called? A flame? Blaze? Something like that, to get something you need for something, and to go to the end world or whatever it's called, where the dragon is. And oh, there's some turtles. Hi, how's it going? I don't mind doing whoosh. Something go whoosh. I don't particularly care about any of that. Even in my regular world, I don't want to go to the end world. I don't want to fight a dragon. I don't mind fighting gribblers. But and I really do want to examine the Nether and get to know it more. I've only the one biome I'm in is massive, and it's pretty chill, which is good. Probably a good introduction to the Nether, rather than dumping you off in some place that's super dangerous initially. Those trees, my goodness. Let's see, can we go to the right or the left around here? Probably to the right, I'm thinking, because the left looks like it's a little bit taken, which is fine. I'm very curious why they have the occasional floating block. I think that's a very interesting, deliberate, creative choice. And I find it really fascinating. I don't think it's necessary, but I find it very interesting. I once saw a singular dirt block floating in midair that had a tree growing out of it. It actually was pretty cool. Okay, we're veering off a little bit because I'm kind of trying to go around this landmass. Just to see if we can make some more time a little bit. Always make a little bit more time in the boat. The boat on ice is a little bit terrifying, but also really fast. Kind of fun. Hard to control, I would assume, like it would be in real life. Less friction. It is pretty fun. Look at those trees. Good sglorb. Man, those massive trees are just amazing. Okay. What's that? Oh, it's one of those portal things. We'll stop by and look at that. Try to make sure we don't die. I think my first death in Minecraft was one of those things. I didn't notice where I was, stepped in some lava, didn't know I could just jump right into the water to put the lava out, and I ended up dying. That was on a live stream. The chat was very, very nice and helped me get back to get my stuff. And my cat, who was traveling with me. Let's go over here. What's going on here? Okay. Stop that. Okay. Yeah, be a little bit careful. Again, because there can be actual lava around here. Yeah, like there. What do we got? We got some gold. I'll take some gold. Let's see. Yeah, put that. Oh, that's full. Yeah, put that in there. There's some obsidian. We'll take some obsidian too. I don't think we need anything else. Okay. There we go. We'll just keep walking. I'm also impressed. Those geoguessers are so impressive. You know, not just the ones going in a straight line, just the ones that can just geoguess, like, that know so much about different countries and different things, and you can just show them a picture or something. And they just say, oh, well, you know, this looks like this because, you know, the street signs of the telephone poles, and it's really amazing. It's genuinely incredible. I really am very impressed by that. Let's see, we'll stop here, sure. Get our boat. I've forgotten my boat before. Not the end of the world, but I prefer not to waste stuff. Yeah, I think we'll just swim across this. Don't have to worry about gribblers coming after us. There we go. Okay. Here we go. Come up here. Yeah. Look at that giant tree. That's cool too. It doesn't have a big of a trunk, but it is It is very impressive. I've mentioned this before. I find how they procedurally generate trees to be endlessly fascinating. I really want to look at some of that code and see how they do that, because I love the way they do that. I just love it. Oopsie. I noticed in my survival, it's not hardcore, it's just survival. I've noticed in my survival that when you get, it's like sometimes when I build stuff in that, I get so into building I forget to eat, forget to do a bunch of stuff, and I notice when you get down to like 2 or 3 food things down there, you can't run anymore. That's really interesting. I thought that was really fascinating. Like we're going into a more densely wooded area. Kind of like that. Be a little careful. Want to make sure we don't fall to our death, like down there. Okay. There we go. Yeah, careful. There's another huge way to die. I went to the Nether in this peaceful world. I'm pretty sure that it was I'm pretty sure it was on one of the videos, one of the peaceful Minecraft videos. And it spawned me to lava. The portal spawned me to lava, which was unfortunate. And then the weird part was, it was very strange. When I went back, it wasn't the same portal that I went through. There must have been another portal nearby or something. I didn't make the portal from scratch. I found a abandoned one and just added some obsidian to it and lit it up, you know. Uh-oh, careful. Okay. I thought that was interesting. I didn't think, and then when in my regular world, my regular standard Minecraft world, the portal that it sent me to was just buried in netherite. Netherrack, sorry, not netherite. Netherite. That netherite would be amazing, because I think I haven't found it yet, but apparently it's something very sought after. There's another, I think it's a parrot. I like that. Apparently somebody mentioned you're not supposed to feed parrots cookies because it will kill them. I don't like that. I don't want to cause harm to anything. Let's go to sleep. Yeah, let's keep exploring this. Whoa, don't want to go that way. We'll go down. Look. This is the pig I was talking about. Kind of cream colored. See that? Hi, you look great. That's the pig I was talking about before. I hadn't seen those before. It's amazing to me that a company like Mojang and Microsoft, what's that? Oh, a black rabbit. Okay. For a second, I thought it was a black kitty. I was going to go, oh, do I have any fish on me? Black cats are the best cats, objectively. We've discussed this many times. It makes me sad that black cats in the U.S., because people are so superstitious about it, that black cats are the last to be adopted in pretty routinely. And that makes me very sad, because black cats are great. One of our black kitties, he has sadly passed away, but one of them, when he would fall asleep in the sun, you could see that he wasn't just black. He had these really, really subtle, slightly darker black, like tiger stripes. It was really cool. It was really neat. You look great, by the way. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the wolves won't do us any harm. I'm reasonably sure that's the case. How am I getting around here? Maybe go this way? Maybe. Yeah, it looks like we can. Most of these large gaps and caves and things like that, we can kind of traverse around relatively easily. Mostly. Nice. Yeah, let's just keep going. Kind of swim across here really quick. Okay, there we go. Oh, I love that the new shadows from the vibrant visuals, so nice. And I'm a fan. Like the volumetric lighting in Minecraft is just so impressive. It's also interesting to me from a branding standpoint. I know very few games that if somebody's even not familiar with it and you show them a screenshot from Minecraft, it's so distinctive looking, they're going to immediately recognize what it is. Like, just immediately. That's an amazing feat, you know? Let's keep going. I can never tell. You see those things on the left? Like, so much of what you see in Minecraft, like, is that man-made, or is it supposed to be man-made or nature? Most of the time it's nature. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's not. I think there's a bunch of boats and stuff too, and I'm not quite sure what the point of that is. I'm sure there's something specific. I'm never quite sure. I feel like there's a lot of lore that's kind of buried. I've looked at some videos and people kind of talking about some of the Minecraft lore, you know? And a lot of it seems to be an awful lot of guesswork. It's an awful lot of guess, which is fine. And I think that there are some things in Minecraft. This way? Yes, this way. Is that another portal? What is that? Oh yeah, it is. It's another portal. Okay, we'll take a look at it. Why not? Again, be very careful because there's lava often around these. Not always, but often. Want to be extremely careful that we don't. There, see? That's like same thing I fell in. Let's see. I don't care about any of that. We'll keep going. We'll keep going. Big mountain ahead of us. Maybe we can edge a little bit this way. Nope, that's gonna kill me. Hello, chicken. How you doing? Nice to see you. Let's see if we can skirt this mountain a little bit. Save us a little bit of hassle. Looks like maybe we can. We'll get down to some more water. That's good. I like that. Make a little bit more progress in water. Not much, just a little bit. Okay. Head this way. Again, I'm not being militant about the direction I head. I just want to make sure that number keeps going. Those numbers keep ticking up or down, depending on how you look at it. I mean, it's negative, so it's technically ticking down, but they keep heading in roughly the same direction. And I kind of, the reason I do that is because I think I can go around here. I'm going to make a little bit of negative. Yeah, see, I was going backwards a little bit, but I think that we can come up here to this landmass up here and sort of make a hard right, and then it'll go back up again. If not, we'll head onto the land. Like I said, I'm not super concerned. I think we can. Yeah, we made a little bit of negative progress. That's okay. Now we're breaking even. Like maybe the open ocean coming up? Maybe. It looks like it might be getting to be nighttime, so let's go ahead and break our boat. Get up here. See what you think. Is it nighttime? Oh, no, not even close. always wondered, whoa. I was wondering, like, do you ever find like cities, not just villages, but like proper cities? Are those a thing? Let's go. See, that looks surprisingly square, but I bet it's just some dirt. I mean, I don't think it's hugely surprising that something looks surprisingly square in Minecraft, given that it's voxel based. I really like the water texture too. It looks very cool. Like I said, though, controversial. Some people who are, you know, real min-max OG Minecrafters are talk about how they can have diamond armor in the first hour and a half of playing. That's not me. At all. I just got diamond armor like last weekend. Very first time. Very pleased with that, actually. That was one of my big goals. I had several big goals, and that was one of them. The other one was do some enchanting. Go to the nether. I've accomplished all those. I need to probably have some new goals. I am working on my other Minecraft, let's see. We'll go here. Why not? One of the other goals is I'm working on building a petting zoo amusement park. So we have attractions. And, hello, how you doing? We have attractions and we have a cat cafe and a pig maze. Very pleased with the progress of that. Very pleased indeed. Okay, we can can we go around here? Is this, yeah, we can go down here, that's fine. Back up. Hello, how you doing? You're a different color. You're a chicken. You're different colored. I hadn't seen you before. You look great. See, that's what I love about this. You just never know what you're going to run into. And no big deal. Just being chill. Traveling the same direction, roughly. Although I think I'm... Nope, wrong way. This way? Yeah, I think I make better progress going this way, so I probably should pay attention a little more. I was not making that much forward progress. I mean, I was, but also wasn't. Not as efficient as I could be. That's okay. I feel like I've come a long way from when I first started playing. I think I have too. But again, just have no idea. I watched for the first time. I became aware of an OG Minecrafter. Probably one of the first ones because it looked like he's been doing it since 2010. Ethos from Ethos Labs. Boy, do they know what they're talking about. Like, they're very smart. They clearly know a lot about the game. It's very impressive. I think we can spend the night here. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that shadow, the reflection. It looks so great. And like how look at that shadow too. It's so nice. And as the sun goes down, shadow gets a little longer. Really, really marvelous. Man, I do like these sunsets. Yeah. That's delightful. Absolutely delightful. We'll go to sleep. We'll continue our journey. That will have to wait for the next Peaceful Minecraft video. Thank you so much for watching this just super chill playthrough of exploring the Minecraft world. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time for more Minecraft. I'll see you in the next video.